Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great week. Stay indoors and cool if you're in Southern California. Hey, it's Jason Lopez, California broker with Real Broker, and I've got a quick Southern California market minute for you. I want to go through a couple of data points really quickly. And first, let me explain what we're looking at. This is a platform called InfoSparks, pulls all the real estate data from the MLSs. So I want to give you my source of information. And we are looking at the California Regional MLS, CRMLS, the largest MLS in the country. And specifically, we're looking at residential, single family, detached houses. I've eliminated everything else, just looking at single family, detached houses. And the entire MLS. So I didn't put any other filters in terms of zip codes or cities or anything like that. I'm happy to provide that information if you'd like it. But I wanted to give you kind of a 10,000 foot look at what's been going on in the market. And there's a couple of really interesting things quickly that I want to share. What we're seeing here is our snapshot of new listings. How many new listings came on the market? And you can see that in July, we had just under 15,000. That was down a little bit from June. About 1.5% fewer new listings came on the market. Now, this is interesting, right? Because all we're hearing is how much new inventory, how many more homes are for sale. And it's a great time to be a buyer because you got more choices. Hold on a second. Maybe, maybe not. A lot of that is going to depend on your local area. Okay. This is why I say all the time real estate is very local in nature and hyper local in many cases. So we have fewer homes in general when we look across all of Southern California coming on the market than you might expect. Now, that being said, if we were to drop into a zip code or a city level view, that might change. I know in my neighborhood, when I'm walking around, I see a lot more signs up, so I know inventory is up in my area. But across the board, new listings on the market is actually down. Now let's look at the total active inventory. Okay, it's up. So we do have more homes total on the market when we look at everything that's available. And this is, I think, a direct reflection of homes taking longer to sell. Okay, we're seeing longer market times, homes taking longer to sell. That's allowed us to build up the inventory. So buyers do have more options to look at. And that's why I think it's taken a little longer to get homes sold in many cases. In fact, when we jump over to our month supply of inventory, you can see since December that's gone up. We're just under 4 months. This basically measures how long it would take the existing inventory to sell if nothing new came on the market, about 4 months. So new listings down a little bit, total inventory is up, and our month's supply is also going up. So it is taking a little bit longer for homes to sell. Now, one other thing I want to look at, you guys, is what do homes sell for compared to what they're listed at? Okay. So you can see this has also been down in July. Homes sold at 98.7% of their list price. When we factor in any price reductions, you can see it's been pretty flat, but right on the nose. Once a price reduction has been entered into the MLS, homes are pretty much selling at that point. So the caution here is if you're thinking about selling your home, make sure your agent isn't trying to buy your listing. In other words, putting it on the market at an inflated price, it's going to take longer to sell. It's going to stigmatize the home, and then you're going to get frustrated because they're going to constantly be beating you up to lower the price. Price it right out of the gate. Here's the data, the real data that shows you what you need to do. And I would argue strongly and vehemently over my 30-year experience that if you price it at market or maybe even a little under, you're going to get a bidding war, more offers coming in, and that price is actually going to get bidded up a little bit. So talk to a good agent, make sure they're sharing good information. They're telling you where the information is coming from, and they're articulating it in a way that is easy for you to understand. If you'd like data and information on your local market, reach out. I got it all. I'm happy to share it, and I appreciate you guys being here. Stay tuned for more. Take care.